Hey y'all, hey. Hey, y'all, hey. Hope y'all doing great, okay? But I just decided to come to y'all and just talk about laziness just a little bit. And it's crazy because I recorded this before I went to Texas, but I kind of didn't like it. So I decided just to come up and see if I can get the point across just a tad or smidge, a little bit better if need be. Okay, so, I used to be like extremely lazy, and I'm not gonna say like I'm not lazy no more, but like I have my periods where I can't be lazy. That's true. But I realized to help me rectify my problem, what really did help was like pretty much like three things. One was to get out of bed, because I find myself wanting to do everything in the bed. I'm fine. I can eat in this bed. I can lay in this bed. I can be on my phone in this bed. I don't have to really leave this bed. Two is to make the bed. And if you make the bed, it's going to look nice, so you don't want to mess it up. And two, it's going to prevent you from getting back in the bed. That's great, right? When you're trying to stay out of bed so you can move around. And the three is to go outside. This might be different for other people, but for me, going outside, breathing fresh air, looking at clouds, not directly into the sun, but the sun and just the area around me helped me do better. And some people will be like, I don't really have anybody to talk to, but I feel like there's a community you can find, and that's what's leading to 4 is to talk to somebody. Because I feel like laziness is sometimes not just laziness, it's depression. And some people realize you're lazy, because I know I'm lazy, and other people who lazy, you know you lazy too, but you don't realize that you're depressed. Like, it's a surprise to you, like, I am not depressed. You're depressed. And some people like, but what you even got to be depressed about? That's neither here nor there. Okay, you're depressed. That's one thing. And also, I feel like some people that's lazy also might need to go see a doctor or a physician, because I always felt so tired, so drained. I would change my hours up to try to see like what's the best hours for me to sleep. I went with like the 8 recommended. I did 7, I did 6, I did 5, I did 3. I woke up like every hour. I tried, and it didn't matter. I felt so physically tired. Then I started taking vitamins. You know what's crazy? Apparently I was, had a little deficit. I wasn't doing too well. I needed to take some stuff. And it's not like no crazy medication. It's just like I need to take vitamin C, and it's fish oil. It's just like general stuff that you should be doing that I wasn't. That I realized, you know what, this was actually contributing to. First, I had depression. 2, I'm not getting enough vitamins, everything I need to in my life. At 3, I was lazy. So I had a whole bunch of issues compounding, and I was just making laziness the root of everything when it wasn't. So that was my thoughts on laziness. Now, if you are a family, a friend, a lover of someone who's lazy, then all I can say is you can't do nothing. If they don't want to change, there we go. If they don't want to change, there's nothing you can say, do, push them to do, to stop being lazy, to do better, to get out of a funk. What can you do? This is a grown person. And if it's a child, children can be belligerent too. So there's really nothing you can do to force a whole nother human being to do your will. And if you do force them, I'm not gonna say there's gonna be a strain on a relationship, but if someone is forcing you to do something you absolutely do not want to do, even if it's for your benefit, you're gonna be like annoyed with the person. Now, you might just be, depending on the person, they might just be annoyed with you for a little while, and then they come back like, you know what, you're right, I was a little, lazy, that I'm out this spirit. But if you're a parent and you're trying to help someone who's lazy, in class, my little psych class, but there was like the best parent was the authoritative parent, because they're gentle yet firm. And I feel like that's kind of the best way to parent. At least for me it was. So I know some children you got to like really stay up on them, and some you can just let them do what they need to do. But for me, the best type of parent was authoritative. I needed someone gentle yet firm. I need someone who's gonna talk to me, who's not gonna be like, can you, may you? And then I ain't trying to say I'm gonna walk all over my mama, but a child will walk over a parent who's like, let them do anything they want to. And then a child also might not really want to talk to a parent who's so firm all the time. Like, bro, I can't come to you for nothing. Like, what's going on? You always upset. You always angry. I'm always getting in trouble if I just voice my opinion. So just be firm yet gentle. And that's going to take some getting used to, because it's hard to be a parent out here. I'm not one, but I know it can be hard to be a parent out here. So that's what you can do for a child. And even though you like people like a child needs to be in a child's place, also realize that child has thoughts and opinions too. So if they just trying to voice some thoughts with you, just let them get everything they need to say out, and then y'all can go from there. Now, if you're in a relationship with somebody and like they're lazy, I don't know how to help you. I'm not trying to be that person that's gonna give you the be all end all. You might need to go to a different video for that, but I don't know how to help you. Let me not be that help. But I will say what you can do is to be honest with them and talk to them with love. So I realized people some of my family members wanted to tell me certain stuff, but they thought I would take it like way rougher than I did, because I am a little sensitive. But they thought I was gonna take it really rough when I was really just like, oh, okay, that's how y'all felt. It's interesting. That's how I felt about myself too. But so just be honest and open with them, and watch how you speak to some people, because I know like when certain people talk, like they don't realize they do a lot of hand movements. They don't realize that they always say like, you always do this and you always never do what I say. Like they like to say definitive statements like that, or like they like to call people out their name and all this stuff. Just go with respect, and the respect that you would like. Okay. Now we about to get a little bit with my mama and my niece. Okay. The question is, how do you stop yourself from being lazy when you know you have to do what needs to be done?
One step at a time. I'm a true believer. Should I look at the camera or look at you?
You can look at whoever you want to look at.
I'm a true believer that if you can't keep your word to yourself, how you gonna keep it to others? Yourself should be first. Make a list. Do one thing first. Accomplish that, then add to the list.
Okay.
To the done list. I mean, I've accomplished that. I have accomplished that one thing. Do that one thing for 3 days, consistently, same time every day. And it's always mind over matter, mind over body. You tell your body what to do. Your body don't tell you what to do. And you rock and you roll like that. Like those days before I started really going on vacation, traveling, I said I'm gonna get up and walk every day. I made myself, regardless of how I felt, I got up and went walking. And once I got up, I felt better. I forgot about the bed. But a lot of times when you're in a situation, all you think about is that situation. Step yourself outside of that box. Then I'm like, okay, if I get up, go use the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth, I'm still tired, I get back in the bed. But usually I'm not. Because once you get up and start moving, you're moving.
That's true.
And you always find, oh, I'm just going to go in here and wipe off the bathroom counter. Before you know it, you cleaned up the whole bathroom because you started moving.
That's true. I found that when I stopped, when I know I wasn't tired, like I'm not even tired, let me get up out the bed. Yeah. And then I make my bed. I realize I don't want to get back in it because I made my bed. And then I start doing something and it gets me going. So when people was always like, make your bed be the first thing you do in the morning, I'm like, but why? Well, you can wash your face the first thing in the morning. I understand why.
Yeah, the older people, I say older because I'm not there yet. The older people say, as soon as your feet hit the floor, after you finish praying, turn around and make that bed.
I never heard you say that. Oh, because you ain't one of them older people.
I said them older people.
Okay. Okay, my bad. No, it was the deuces. Oh, yeah, there we go. Same question I asked Mama. Like, what's the best way to, like, it's just something quick. It don't have to be a long answer unless you want it to be. So basically, just like, how do you overcome laziness? How do you know you have to do something? How do you push yourself to do said task?
Okay, well, to motivate yourself to do something with laziness, you just gotta stay in your own head. You know how you can allow other people to get into your head real easy and it can tear you down and make you not want to do it? You can literally do the same thing for yourself, but make you want to do it. Just talk to yourself. Hey, you know you got to get it done. You know the goal that you're trying to accomplish. For me, I know I write sticky notes and I put them around my house. I put the sticky notes everywhere and I just be like, okay, you know that's a goal. You know you want to get that done. So why not just do it? When it comes, like, I have a problem. I love but hate to clean. I love for a clean house, but I hate to continuously have to clean. But with kids, I have to do that. So every night I come up with a list. Okay, when I wake up, I need to do this, 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 and this. Everything may not get done, but I still be proud of myself, and I don't try to make myself feel depleted for not being able to complete the entire list. Because that's going to tear me down, boy, that's going to build me up. And when I know I have to get stuff done, like say, like I have a business goal, and I know I have to get it done by a certain date because either my free trial from the end, I set a goal for myself for a certain lunch date or something like that. Either I would fight really hard or I would sit back and reassess why didn't it happen? Was it because I was being too lazy? Was it because of a physical thing that I did not do? Did I not prepare for it correctly? I analyze the situation, be like, okay, can I get it done by this day? And I be realistic with myself. Sometimes most people aren't realistic with themselves and they try to, I'm trying to live this best life and I'm trying to do everything so quick, but that's not reality of life. When you have things and other aspects going on in your life, things come about. It just don't work out like that. And you have to just sit back and be like, okay, now what's a realistic time goal for this? If I give myself 30 minutes a day to do this towards my business, how far and how long will it take me to get to the point that I'm trying to get? You just have to learn your life, for one.
Mm-hmm.
Adapt to life, 2. 3, make sure you're not overdoing yourself. Because when you overdo yourself, you're never going to want to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
You're never going to want to do the activity because you'll be like, man, when I did this the last time, I hated it. You don't enjoy it anymore. You have to just take your time and pace yourself. That's the word. Pace yourself.
And sometimes you just need to write it out, like your experiences with stuff, because you'll be like, you do something one time and then you'll be like, okay, I didn't like the way this turned out, and then sometimes, like for me, I'm forgetful, so next time the thought come across my mind again, I should do this. I already did it, I didn't like it, but I forgot. So if I write stuff down, like, okay, don't do this like that, because you know you're not gonna do it, you ain't gonna like it when you edit it, you're not gonna like it. I'm talking about videos. You ain't gonna like it when you're trying to edit it, you ain't gonna like it trying to film it. Just be authentic and remember your past experiences.
Right.
And don't look at it with rose, what is it called? Tinted glasses?
Yeah, yeah. Some it's a
rose tinted. You know what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're trying to say.
But like, stop trying to make everything out to be all puppies and perfect too. Puppies and rainbows and daisies and flowers. Stop trying to make it be like that and realize that life isn't always, I don't know how to word this.
It ain't always glitter and gold.
Thank you.
Sometimes it's cold.
It's always cold. And your little jacket is all the air seeping through the jacket.
Right. And see, like with my YouTube channel, I've learned that when I first started, I wanted everything to be perfect. I wanted to be the part, because I have the body, so I wanted the perfect Instagram model. Then I was like, man, look, I got kids, I got a husband, I don't care. I'm gonna be me. People who like me for me are going to cling to me. Exactly. I don't have to be that. That ain't me.
Exactly. Like, I wanted my page.
Look at me. That ain't me.
But like with my page, I wanted to be like perfectly curated. Like I saw other pages. Such great edits and pictures and
you want to know something too, though?
And I realized, but when they started their channel,
it was not like
it
that.
wasn't like that. You gotta build up. You gotta stop trying to get to where you need to go and start enjoying the journey that you're on. And that's more than just YouTube. Enjoy the process, because when you look back, it's really the process. It's not when you get there, it's the process. You be like, man, that was crazy, wasn't it? That was fun, or that was bad, but it builds you.
It took some hard work and dedication to get here. I did that.
Like when I complete something and I show it to Destiny, I be like, girl, check her out what I did, girl.
For real.
Like, cause I know I worked on that. Like, even just showing myself in front of the camera is such a big deal for me. So whenever I post something and I tell Destiny, I'm sorry if y'all don't like my videos, if it's not the best edited, but just posting that guy.
For real. Woo. I'm proud of you for it, because for a long time you wouldn't.
Years.
For real.
Years.
Like me, I have a consistency problem. I do. With my YouTube, I know I got a consistency.
Wait, we don't need a dad for that. Hold on, take that back. we gonna be consistent.
But I have a consistency problem because I allow other people to get in my head for so long, and I be like, it ain't good enough. I ain't gonna make it nowhere with that. It's always something. I always think about thoughts and things that people have said to me about it, and it defeats me.
I said, let me switch this camera around since we talking. But
I feel like I know for a fact I got over 20 videos in my phone. I have 4 phones, 3 phones. I got a lot of phones. But I have record on all of my phones because I always want to have content. But I have a problem with editing.
But I said that earlier in one of the clips I did this morning or yesterday. I was like, I got like a couple videos. My problem used to be I won't film. Now I do film, but I won't edit and I won't post.
And see, like, I can help other people create a whole strategy for themselves. But for me, I be like, all right, I'm going to record it. I'll record it. But when I come to edit, because I mean, I got to put it from my phone to my computer. Then I got to
wait for iCloud to sync itself. Like, bro.
And it, like, I didn't realize how long it takes for iCloud to sync so you could drag your videos over and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, I took a picture.
But pictures go quick though.
My pictures don't.
My pictures do. It's my videos that if the video is over like 2 minutes, it's gonna take like all day for that thing to sync to my iCloud.
Oh wow. And see, I don't like that. That's why I gotta order me one of the thingies that you have. Yeah. Cause I have a flash drive thing that can connect to my phone, and I can connect it to a file and put it on my computer. I said, I'm going to start doing that or something. Just so I can, move a little bit faster. I feel like if I start recording how I see the video in my head, I feel like that'd be better because I don't have to clip as much. I don't have to do as much. I just got to work on straight to the point. Inconsistent. Just straight to the point.
Oh yeah, because I know I be rambling. So when I go back to edit my video, I say, okay, I can cut this out. Oh, I repeated this. Let me cut that out. And then by the time I get to my video, you look at it, I'm like this. I'll be like, and I said right because I done clipped out so much, like it's just look disjointed. Yeah. So I'm also saying I need to keep it short to the point, and if it doesn't come out perfectly how I would like it to, it is what it is. We're not perfect beings. I'm not about to keep redoing these shots like I'm on a TV show. That's not how I'm living my life. That's not how I'm gonna be editing these videos.
Let's try this again.
Unless it's something where I've written a script and I need to say that. I'm not about to be like, all right, good morning, y'all, and excuse me, cut it back, come back. Good morning, y'all. Right. Shoot, I don't like. I'm not about to keep doing that. First off, that's fake. That is fake. I found myself doing that, and I was like, wait a second now. No, scratch that. I just said good morning, and then I kept it pushing from there.
See, me, like, when it comes to certain things, like my vlogs and stuff, like, if I'm doing my morning routine or something like that, man, look, I wake up, I be like, all right, let's go.
Let's get the move on.
Sometimes
you can see me like this or like this.
Right.
I got to throw up that other cat. What you say? Like this or like this.
And so sometimes I get up, if I do get up before the children, I get up. I have to do a certain routine and stuff just for me, for my mental sake. Just, okay, look, ooh, girl, you can brush your hair, you can blow dry your hair this morning. You can do a face cleanse. I ain't able to do that every day. That ain't.
And that's one reason. That's one reason right there.
That's why I can't do it right there. Because most times both my babies are clean to my hip. One sleep, the other one mommy and daddy. That's all she want to say right now. So I'm BB.
And I figured out another one of my issues is I don't give myself time. Like, I have all day for myself, but I don't give time for myself. Let me see if I can word it like this. Okay, I wake up. I got to be to work. Let's say I got to be to work at 2 p.m. I roll out of bed at 1:30 because I know I got to take the dog out and I got to feed her and I got to clean up myself real quick just to be presentable. And then I'm right to my desk. Now, if I would have just wake up, even let's say 2 hours before work, just 12 o'clock, I can do more stuff. I could edit a video. I can still take the dog out and let her do what she need to do and clean myself up. But I still have at least 2 hours instead of a hot 30. Because sometimes it ain't a hot 30, it's a hot 15. And to do what I need to do and have time to get myself together before I'm trying to get somebody else's stuff together.
Right. And see, for me, like, with me, I'm trying to balance my business, royal tendencies. I'm trying to balance YouTube. I'm trying to balance the kids. I'm trying to be a good wife. I'm trying to do Amazon influence. I'm trying to do so many things all at one time, and I had to accept, baby, you can't do it all. I'm a mother and a wife first. That come before anything. Everything else, it'll fall in place when it fall in place. Once I learn how, because they're so young, so it's kind of hard to get a schedule in a certain routine for them. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try my hardest. Dang, this thing keep coming up. I'm going to try my hardest. But until then, I'm going to keep trying to push out content. I'm going to still try to launch my business. I'm still going to try. I told myself, as long as I'm putting the effort towards it, I'm happy with it.
There we go.
Because if I ain't putting nothing to it,
and I'm complaining, then that's just BS. Yeah. But if I'm actually trying, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
Right.
Then I'm gonna keep going.
Right. Man, listen. We're going to get it together, though, y'all. We're going to start being consistent.
For real?
We're going to start.
For real?
We can dab to that.
All right, y'all. Later.